Morning, Mr. K.
Yeah, good morning, Eric.
Hmm. Yeah, today our topic is about the law of attraction. Hmm.
Mm, yep.
Yeah, so uh, do you still remember when you first came across this term or this kind of law?
Um, yeah, yeah, I did. It is about like a few years ago, and my father told me uh something. Yeah, but he
Hmm.
didn't go through in details. Yeah.
Yeah, and why he told you that thing?
I believe that it could be something like because she likes to watch YouTube video, and then I believe that maybe he watched some videos related to law of attraction, and so that when he has the chance, and then he want to share it with me.
Hmm. Yeah, so mm, yeah, what's your knowledge about the law of attraction?
Um, yeah, at first I will think like this is bullshit at first. Yeah, because I think like if you keep thinking of something, then this is just your thinking and it wasn't come. It is just like a hope in your mind, and you hope that it will happen. But it is no difference between one guy's keep thinking of something and the other guy didn't. That was my initial thinking for this law of attraction.
Yeah, and then uh, after that,
After that, yeah, I think it is not that easy. Yeah, we can bring in something that we have learned into this and try to make it logical. Yeah, for example, we have learned placebo and nocebo effects, right?
mm,
And we know that this is psychological effect. It is not the things really uh, effect. It is not because of something really have an effect. It is because we think it is, and because of that, our body responds to uh, our belief, and then it brings into the real effects. So at the end, it still have the real effects. And
mm,
for the law of attraction, I think one of the things that affect us is placebo and nocebo effects.
mm. But placebo and nocebo effect, this is something like out of our control, right?
Mm, yes.
If you keep thinking, you keep having your conscious on it, you will just like wipe out the placebo nocebo effect. Mm.
Mm, yep.
But this law of attraction is kind of like the opposite way, which is that means you need to unleash the power of your subconscious in your brain, and you need to something like connect your brain frequency uh, to the universe frequency, and then so the universe can respond your request, something like that. Mm. And so that means you make a request, you think something, you want something, and then universe will give you the things you want. Mm.
Okay.
And then you need to think really, really hard. Yeah,
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 actually,
and
I,
mm.
yeah, I don't buy this concept. Yeah, I think maybe at the end, maybe the result you get a better result, but I don't think it is because the universe get your wishes and then give you what you want.
Mm. But how about we change the universe?
Mm,
Mm. Let's say you you keep thinking the thing, and then maybe the ABC, yeah, it could be
mm,
the connective, maybe it
yeah.
could be your attitude, And then because you keep thinking the thing, and then you keep telling people you want this thing,
Mm.
and then so opportunity comes to you.
Mm.
Maybe you always say that you want to be a teacher, and then when the opportunities comes, so maybe when your friends know that his or her child tuition centers need to hire a tuition teacher, and then because he or she keep hearing that you want to become a teacher,
Mm.
and then he or she promote you, so you got the opportunity.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. This kind of explanation really good.
Yeah.
I buy this kind of concept.
yeah. So yeah, but why is it just about um, the thing create? For example, you don't believe in God, so you don't believe God give you something, and you don't believe universe. Yeah, of course you believe universe, but you don't believe like there is something like the law, the the universe will give will have something like a conscious, or like will give you something. Then you don't buy the idea. Mm. But maybe you believe in luck. Yeah. So you can try to do something to increase your luck. Or maybe you believe in opportunity. You try to do something to increase the chance to getting an opportunity.
Mm.
How do you differentiate them?
Yeah, you mean the universe, luck, opportunity, these kind of things, right?
Mm.
Yeah, if you want to think, uh, that is universe, I think you can also say so. It is like we all live in the world, and then on the earth. Earth is also part of the universe, and what you do, what you think, affect how the other people uh, do, or maybe affect how you receive the information from other people.
Mm.
Yeah, if you try to zoom in and you think, you can find that it is we are all within the universe.
Mm.
Yeah. So uh, yeah, I started to um, have some agreement with the universe. Yeah, but it is still we still need to bring in the elements of like human information opportunities. Yeah.
Mm. Uh, for example, for some religions, they also will bring in the law of attraction, this kind of theory, and then they ask you to be religious. They ask you to do the quote unquote do the right thing, yeah, chanting, and then keep coming our temple, making the
Mm.
donation, yeah, and contribute to our society. Actually, maybe not contribute to the society, but contribute to the community, and
Yeah.
then bring more people comes in, yeah, and then also advise them to do the same thing, including making donation, yeah,
Mm.
and also including you invite new friends comes in, yeah,
Mm.
and then they also will kind of like bring in the law of attraction. You help people, and then the nature or the universe or the God will help you. And how do you help people? It's 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 kind of like invite them comes in, yeah, so it can change their life. Okay, so first thing is it's actually based on one promises. You help people, and then somebody, maybe not the people you've helped, but you will get the returns.
Mm. Yeah.
Do you buy this idea?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, it is something like I forgot the terms which I previously used. Now I can only remember exchange, but I think there is a better one.
Mm. Yeah. So how about law of attraction? Law of attraction is like you didn't help people,
Mm.
people didn't help you,
Yeah.
but you imagine a thing, and then the things comes to you. So that means uh maybe for the religion one, people say you help, uh which is something like uh is this is this a is you a subject? Yeah, something like a subject, and then you have a verb, and you have an object. Yeah. So the subject and the object is the same, but just you change the verb. In this case, you change the help to become something like imagine,
Mm.
and then you change the object to maybe the people, maybe a society, maybe the community. Mainly is people,
Mm.
or could be like animal. Yeah, you help some animal, nature will return back to you. So that means it's something like you do something good, quote unquote. And then how about the law of attraction? You imagine something. You is a subject, verb,
Mm.
and the imagine is a verb.
Yeah.
And then something which is could be the people, it could be the things, it could be
Mm.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some returns, some
yeah,
wishes.
yeah. And then you get the returns.
Mm.
Mm. So, what is the difference to you? Is there any significant difference, or is there a fundamental difference here?
I think there is one key here. Yeah, between them. Uh, the first one, the the person did do something. I mean, take the action. Not only on the thinking in the thinking process, it is beyond that. The second one, imagine, is still on something process in your mind. Even though actually I think law of attraction may be starting from imagination, thinking, but actually I think it lead to action, maybe subconsciously or consciously. We don't even realize that it's because of our thinking imagination keep running in our brain, in our mind, then lead to higher probability of taking action. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
what
think,
kind of
uh,
action?
yeah, let's say today you wish to,
I want a lot
mm,
of money. Let's say I want to become a
yeah,
millionaire.
yeah, and then
Mm-hmm.
you started to find you to uh, focus on things or and maybe some opportunities for you to earn money. Yeah, this is in your subconscious, and uh, it is like your brain already opened a switch which you will become more sensitive to
Mm,
those information or opportunities that related to earning money, making money.
mm, yeah,
Yeah.
but who don't want to be rich? And
Um.
so is it means that the imagination is still very important
Imagination.
because everyone wants to make more money, but do
Mm,
they really spend time to thinking in this topic? Do they really like visualize when they become millionaire?
mm,
He really have something like the desire
mm,
why he want to become millionaire, and also he really think that he can become a millionaire without any question.
mm. Yeah. You're right. Normal people don't do that because normal people think more practically. Yeah, maybe they think it's not that easy. they don't even believe they can get rich. Not to say to imagine themselves they must become millionaire.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree. And okay, go back to the difference. Just like you say that one difference here is helping people. This is an action. You take action, and then imagine you didn't take action. It's still in your brain. But first thing is okay. Is imagine really not an action? Just like just now we have already discussed. Normal people they don't think really hard. This is the first question.
Yep. Yep. So we
and
can.
Yeah.
You continue.
And the second question is, does it based on a premises which you have to do something in order to get some returns? You need to take action to get some return. If something like the you couldn't like do nothing, you cannot get anything. You cannot get anything you want by doing nothing. There's two questions to you.
Yep. Okay, the first question first, which is like imagination, whether it is an action. I think since we already talked to this point, I think imagination is an action. The imagination here is not something like in your mind, yeah, I once imagined that I get rich. No, not that kind. It is something like you really sit down and visualize the process to get rich and the result. Yeah, maybe when your wishes come true, how is it? And then maybe you also need to keep this in mind, not just like one or two times. That kind of imagination maybe take times and also require you to be serious. Yeah. Then I think this is action compared to normal people. Of course, they want to get rich, but they don't really think into that degree.
Okay, and this is what the law of attractions told us to do, right? We need to visualize our success. We need to really think that, yeah, we need to like insert the information, this kind of desire into our subconscious, and then we automatically think that we are rich men. And then, but so what's the problem? What's the problem? You think that you don't buy this idea, or maybe you don't spend really hard to doing this thing, to really like visualize and really think that you can achieve something, and then maybe write down write down the thing you want to get. You really like follow the law of attraction, follow the gurus, the teacher who teach you the law of attractions. You follow their instruction to do that. Have you did you uh uh do you have any experience by following the instructions or by try to do something what they told you?
I think never.
Yeah. So why? So that's mean I think my question is, yeah, if you think that the imagine or visualize is also a type of action,
yeah,
and then so what make you couldn't grow the convictions in order to buy this idea, law of attraction, so lead you to have the chance to form the action, to do something what they told you to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the missing part?
Yeah, I think the missing part could be maybe some unknown here to what is the real law of attraction concept. Um, yeah, because just now you say maybe why not I try to follow some gurus and then step by step to visualize. Actually, I have no idea how do they really do
Mm.
the process. So um, my understanding or my thinking or opinion about law of attraction is something like they want to say something related to universe, and then because of that, um, I think they are trying to uh, make it like something amazing or something um, uh, very powerful. Yeah. So it is kind of like far from the reality. So I think maybe I didn't really try to understand what it is. Yeah. So I stopped there and didn't try.
Mm.
Yeah.
And so you think it is far from reality, right?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, it can lead to a bigger question, which is what is reality? But but we don't do that first. Yeah. So what's the second question? How about the second question? The answer.
Hmm. Um. Yeah. Sorry. Let me think of your second question. What is it about? I suddenly forgot.
I also forgot.
Okay. So let's go back to recall. Um. Just now you say whether imagination is taking action, and second is um,
Okay. I think my first question is yeah. Because we have discussed the imagination, visualization is also one kind of action,
mm,
and then so if this is an action, so if this is an action, then so uh mm, yeah. So what's my first question? Yeah, because when I goes into the thought process, I can yeah, I can really think critically. But if I just uh jump to the next thing, I forget the thinking actually, and I didn't record down. Yeah.
mm.
Do you still remember my first question?
Your first question. The first question isn't that you asked me whether I think whether imagination can be counted as taking action.
Mm. Yeah, counter taking action, and then you answer. Yeah,
Yeah, my answer is yes.
yeah, and then the second question, taking action. Yeah, I think okay. I think my second question is okay. If this is the if imagine if imagines is also a kind of taking action, so so why so why we have kind of like maybe something like the bias to stop us to doing the thing? I think it's maybe in this direction, but I forget how I phrase it. Yeah,
Mm.
how I phrase a sentence. Yeah, I could uh I could phrase a sentence better. Yeah, but I just forget. Uh uh, I just forget how to phrase it because the thoughts, the idea the idea. Let me phrase this sentence. I have forgotten. Yeah. So
Yeah,
okay.
I think.
Yeah. So it's something like, okay, first we talk about helping people, and then helping people make sense, and then it's also an action, and then imagine you think doesn't make sense because it's kind of like you didn't take action, but actually you did, and you also have to do some things which is visualize. And also the first thing is, do you think that you have to do something in order to get something returned back? Okay, yeah, I think
Yeah. This
I
is
start
the
to find
second
it.
question, right?
Yeah, do you have to do something? You have to do something in order to get something returned back to you, and also, couldn't you just get something by doing nothing? Yeah, this is the second question.
By doing nothing.
You can get something by just doing nothing.
Doing nothing. How about previously? Your previous efforts, does it count it as do something?
What do you mean?
Let's say one guy may work hard first, and then he become financially freedom, and after that he do nothing and get something.
Yeah, it could be.
Does it count it as do nothing?
Yeah, it can be. So that means the do nothing here is kind of like you didn't build something, you didn't create something, you didn't like go out to work, you didn't spend time to study. Maybe you just sit there. Maybe you just learn a lot of things, but you didn't maybe you try to apply, or maybe but this is like kind of like it's not the conventional idea of doing something. So it means that you didn't go out to work, you didn't try to work it out. Yeah, and this is quite I agree this is a little bit ambiguous, but I think we can understand it. We can get the feeling. For example, somebody say that, yeah, you keep playing the game, you do nothing. You keep listen to the music, you also do nothing. But actually, you did take the action, right? It's also a kind of action.
Yeah.
Yeah. You keep watching the YouTube video. It's also somebody will say you do nothing. Okay, but you actually did do something. Usually did something because you're holding your phones, and then you click. You use your brain to think what kind of video you want to watch, and then you click, and then you watch it. Yeah, so it's also kind of action. I think to give a better terms, it's like you didn't do something contribute to the world.
Oh, the world.
Yeah. So if you want me to rephrase the question, is you help people means that you contribute something to other people, you contribute something to the world. And then couldn't you just get something but not contribute to the world, to some people?
Yep, let's say if you are reading a book, can this be do nothing? This is just you and the book.
Yeah,
and you
I
get the
think it
knowledge.
can be. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it can be. Because when the time you read, and also if you only spend time to read, you try to think in this way. If everyone just read book, yeah, for the whole years, besides reading book, they do nothing besides of eat some foods to keep their survival, but nobody produce additional food. Try to imagine this. Yeah, and is it so? That means is it classified into quote unquote do nothing, or classified quote unquote into you did something, right?
Yeah, if if the action of reading book is treated as long term forever, then it is do nothing.
Yeah, but you only do. But let's say if you only do one thing, which is reading, and whole population, the world population, just read book. Nobody produce a food. Can it work?
No.
Yeah. But reading book actually they help us, right? They help us shape our mind, and they help us take better actions and make better decisions. So when somebody need to work really, really hard to get the same thing, but because we have the information, we know how to do it, we can become more efficient and more effective. We may be 10 times more efficient than the other people. But actually, we still need to take some action in future in order to get something we want. Reading book is just something like provide us the opportunity, provide us the information, and we may use the information. We can leverage this information in future. Yeah. And how about meditation? How about journaling? Yeah. It also can be exercise. How about exercise? Yeah. But I think exercise here is you may say, okay, yeah, I did something, I do exercise, so my health improved, right?
Yeah.
And then you may say, okay, I do journaling, so my general happiness level increase. Make sense? I do meditation, so I experience the mental clarity, I increase my self-awareness, I can control my emotion better. Make sense? You read book and then you get the knowledge. Yeah, you become smarter, you become more intelligent. Make sense?
Yep.
You imagine something, you visualize the success, and then you become success. Does it make sense? Yeah.
Wait. Visualize success becomes success. I think in between them, visualize lead to action first. The action is more than you visualize.
So I'll go back to the example, meditation. What action you have led? What action you have led after meditation?
Meditation. I think meditation, we can get what we want from meditation, the action of meditation. Let's say you want maybe a more peaceful life, a more peaceful mind. You did meditation, you can get it. You want a clearer mind, you did meditation, you can get it. Yeah, but for just now, when go to the last one, visualize becomes success. I think they are different things. Success is not the product of visualization.
Yeah, so that means that they don't have a direct relationship, right? There is no cause and effect here. Is it something like that?
Yes, because I think visualize can lead to action. The action is is the cause and effect of success.
Yeah. So
of course, some people fail.
Yeah. Okay. So if let's say visualize didn't directly cause success, but visualize success or imagine or law of attraction cause you to take some actions in a subconscious way, okay, or maybe in conscious way, but you don't really think you are working hard, right? You don't really force yourself to do something.
Yep.
And then at the end, it leads you to success. Is there any difference? You do the thing, you visualize, you imagine, you follow the instruction of law of attraction, and you take out the process. You take out process, and then the result is the same, is achieved. That both of them achieve success. In both of the case, they achieve success. So it's just about the middle, which is the process. But you did get your result, right?
Yeah.
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 So if this is a yeah, you go ahead first.
Okay. Yeah, I think I almost wanted to agree. Visualize success, the linkage, but I think it is not 100%, which is I want to question whether every visualizations lead to action.
And they may say you didn't visualize enough, so it didn't lead to action. So how much is called enough?
Okay. Yeah, we have something like let's say you didn't believe a concept, but you know we have some strategy, some tactics to do. We do it first. We start from the behavior, and then it start affect our belief. Yep. So in that case, what we do is not visualize. We action first.
And action reinforce our belief.
Yeah. So I think even though most of the action comes after thinking, after some belief, and then we do it, but it doesn't mean that it is always need to be like that.
And then go back to one of the example as friend just now we discussed just now, which is normal people, they cannot be rich. Most of people cannot be rich because they didn't imagine themselves become rich, and then they keep thinking that they couldn't become rich. They don't have the belief, so that they didn't take the action. But some people, minority of people, think that this is the thing that I can do it, and even though it's hard, but I definitely can do it, can achieve it. Yeah, I just need to do something right.
Yeah.
Then they have the mindset, and then they start to do it, and then maybe they take actions, and maybe they get success, maybe they didn't. Yeah. So imagination here is still important, I would say, or we should say, it's a belief. It's a belief important. It's not the imagination important. Imagination is just a way, one of the way to increase your belief. The visualizations, success is one of the way to increase your belief. Taking action is a first way, is the most effective way to increase your belief. Yeah, visualizing the success, and also it could be the third method is like the cognitive therapy, right? Yeah. So you couldn't just use a visualizing just one tool. Yeah, and you don't have to do it. And you maybe you can combine them, and then you can achieve better result, which is combined with the taking action.
Yeah.
And then both of them, you do it together, and then you can increase the belief.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you change to the terms, you imagine something, you get something in returns. You change it, you believe in something. Yeah, you believe you can do it, you believe you can get it, and then you will get it.
More likely.
Yeah, more likely, but it's not 100%, right?
Yes, yes.
And also, the belief is important. We agree, but it's not 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. We start to. I think we make it clearer and clearer. So law of attractions, maybe it could be related to the belief, and it could be one of the way to increase your belief. But it is in a some people make it misery. Yeah, and maybe they use some religion concept, or they use some the universe concept to tell you, to convince you, you actually don't need to do anything, and then you can get something.
Yeah.
And people like it because people really don't like to take action.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, just now I wanted to use the importance of process to kind of like become the culture argument of the importance of belief, but I found that even though the system, the process is important, but in the long run, beliefs still matter. Yeah, if you
I
don't
think
believe, maybe after some times you see that you're still far away from what you want to achieve, then maybe you give up.
I think it is not a good argument here, because we are talking about whether the law of attraction is something real, is fake or real. If you use processing is important, it is something that you're indirectly being convinced that law of attraction is effective, but you don't want to do that because you want yourself to enjoy the process. You don't want to buy a lottery ticket to get rich, but you want to work really, really hard, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years in order to get rich. Yeah, if you use the importance of process to make the argument, is something like this. The analogy is, you don't want to win the lottery to become rich. You want to work 50 years in order to get the same amount of money that you actually can win from a lottery company. It doesn't make sense. So this is not the discussion meant a central point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. And yeah. So last question: Will you try? Will you try to do something or to follow the instruction of the of this half law of attraction?
I think I want to take a try. Because it won't be difficult and it won't harm us if it didn't have an effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think as long as this is one of the way to enforce us to increase our belief, then it worth trying.
And you don't need to you don't need to go against everything you are not convinced, right? And you try it, and then you try to do some experiments.
Yeah.
Maybe it works, maybe it didn't work. If it didn't work, then you quit it. If it works, you keep doing it.
Yep. So now I'm curious whether you have tried any of this.
Yeah, I have tried. I think it's around many years ago, when I was 18 years old. This is maybe 6 to 7 years ago. And then at that time, I watched YouTube, and then I found there's a secret. Yeah, the secret. This is a very, very popular term in law of attraction. And there's a book called Secret, and there's also a lot of book related to law of attraction. And and I bought a lot of this kind of book.
Yeah.
I think it's around five. Yeah, 5 books. And then I also watch video, and then I was inspiring. Yeah. I was motivated and I was inspired, and then I want to try it.
Yeah.
If this is the way to success, wow, it is so easy. And then why so many people don't want to do this? Yeah. And because people don't believe it. Yeah. And I truly
They don't
believe
know
this.
the secret.
Yeah, they don't know the secret. And then they keep working hard. Yeah. And I don't want to be done. Yeah. I want success. Yeah. This is so easy. Yeah. And then I read the book and then I try. And one of the things that I have tried, I think I have tried like 3 or 4 different methods, but nowadays I just remember one of it. And one of it, this is you visualize 10 things you want to achieve in your life.
Oh, okay.
And you find a picture from online. You find a picture. So you go to Google image and then you find a picture. And then, so what are my 10 things? The first is a house. Second is money. Third is a friendship. Fourth is a partner, the life partner, or the romantic relationship, or the girlfriend. And then the fifth one is happy. I still remember, the picture is a guy laughing really, his smile open really, really wide, and you can feel the happiness by just looking. He laughed.
Yeah. So you get it directly.
Yeah, and then the sixth one is sing better. Yeah, because I like singing. I want to sing better. Yeah. And then the seventh is a result. It's good exam result. So this is a picture. It's a picture that's
exam paper.
It's a picture that is something like the exam paper at the top right. At the top right side, and then there's a A++. Yeah. Yeah. And this is 7th. And the 8th one is a fitness. Yeah.
Yep, good body shape.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good body shape. And then the 9th is I forget the last 2. Okay. And then I try to recall, but I couldn't, but I guess could be the career. Okay. And then the 10th, the last one, could be the smart. Yeah, maybe become a very intelligent persons. Yeah. So yeah, I think maybe last one could be like read a lot of book, something like that. I just forget the last 2. Yeah. And then look at all these things. House, yeah, I got it, but it's not that big, same as the picture. And money, yeah, also got quite. I couldn't say very big amount, but this is a significant amount to me, and I have never had this kind of amount. And my family also never. I mean, for my mother, I'm not sure my father, because previously my father, before bankrupt, my father is the businessman. So in my family, our family wealth have never reached the level. Yeah. So money, you want to say I got, yeah, you could say that. Yeah. And then the third, the friendship, is quite ambiguous. Yeah, it is quite ambiguous. So I will protest it. Yeah. And then the fourth is a partner. Yeah, I have a girlfriend, but it's also later I will do a conclusion for this. And then the fifth one is happy. you want to say I become happier, you can say like this: the sixth sing better, yeah, right. And then the seventh, good exam result, no doubt.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
then the
got it.
eighth, fitness, yeah, fitness, moderate, okay, yeah, I didn't become so fit, but I did gain some muscle. And then the ninth, maybe the career, yeah, have a relatively good career, and yeah, my job is also become better compared to my first, second job. Yeah. And then the last one, maybe reading book, or maybe like become intelligent persons, more or less it could be. Yeah. Yeah. So overall, in conclusion, yeah, I achieved most of them. I couldn't say achieve most of them, but I'm in the direction getting better and better in these 10 aspects. Yeah. But is it because of that visualization, or because this is quite common, because everyone have their goal, everyone will work on some direction, and then they will practice, they will become better and better. When you earn money, you will buy a house if you really want a house, right? If you don't want a house, you will not include this. You will not include the house in 10 of these things, right?
Yeah.
You want a house, so that means you will find a picture that a house picture, and then when you work hard, and then if you really want a house, when you work hard, you will buy a house. Okay, but I didn't. But the misery thing here is I didn't really actively looking a house, and then yeah, I bought. No, it is just comes to me, very like kind of like automatically. Yeah, and then how about the money? Yeah, it also involve a lot of lucky. If I want to say friendship, this is something ambiguous. I have no comment on that. And partner, yeah, in your life track, you will have the you either are single, become marriage, or when you are single, you are between this period. You could be the single, which is you don't have any girlfriend or boyfriend, but you also can have a boyfriend or girlfriend. So wouldn't it just be a natural? Or wouldn't it just natural? Yeah. So I mean, like if you found a girlfriend, if you have a girlfriend, doesn't mean that something help you to get this. The visualization is very powerful. Maybe it is just nature. Yeah, and happy. You also could say if I make my decision correct, and I didn't do something very terrible, in long term, I'll become happier. Sing better, practice is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Good exam result is also the same. Find a good way to study and spend time on it, and understand why you want to get a good result. Yeah. Fitness, you do exercise, you go to gym. And career and become smart is also something like you need to keep taking action. Yeah. So that means I'm not sure how many percentage, or how many portion it takes from the imagination as a belief to increase the chances of mine to achieve those things. I have totally no idea. But if I didn't take action, I will not achieve this. Yeah. But maybe if I didn't imagine this thing, and it won't reinforce myself to do the thing. Yeah. So in conclusion, to me, this is still a mystery.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think it doesn't matter, right? Because
Mm.
right now
Just like
you
what we
achieved
discussed
it.
just now. Yeah. And also
Mm.
just like what we discussed just now, you can try it.
Yeah,
No harm to you.
yeah, and that didn't take you much time, right, to visualize.
Yeah.
Mm. So it's an actually not really a tough work.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, and to me, it seems like it is something to make our uh, direction clearer, and then uh,
You
we
set the
won't
goal
miss
for
out.
yourself.
Yeah, we won't miss out any things which we actually want, but maybe we in our mind is not so clear. It is still vague, maybe.
And it go back to something we always we discussed before. Yeah, knowing what you want and know
Mm.
why. Yeah, don't care what other people thoughts. Yeah,
Mm.
stop seeking approval and be yourself. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't afraid to become don't afraid to be different. And yeah, and then it become and then it's a feedback loop.
Mm.
And if it's the output fit into another input, which is understand more what you want and know more. Yeah, know deep the meaning, and then you keep reinforce yourself. Yeah,
Mm.
they are quite similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anything else want to add in?
Yeah, I think no for me.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, talk to you tomorrow. Bye, Eric.
Bye.